What's going on, brother? Mr. Sly, aka Sly Pro Max, and welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much to everybody, guys. I mean, the channel seems to be picking up a bit. We're getting like, comments, and subscriptions. So once again, subscribe, guys. And to make it clear, let's just make it clear, okay? This is not a place for the meet-up session of misogynist or sexist that people say. Rather, I'm just here to keep things realistic, all right? And men will agree to me that the things I say are actually what it is. Now, with that being said, guys, you have to be warned today. You have to be warned today. Today, opinions are going to be given on an important subject. Now, one thing we don't really talk about most times is this father or these men who are kicked out of the lives of their children. All right? People don't think about that fact that most times the ladies take these kids away, put these kids in conditions. Most times, that would have not been if they hadn't chosen to go down that path. What am I saying? Look at some of my earlier video, guys. I talked about single motherhood. I was criticizing an actress who gave this ideology of let the woman live. And where the woman actually, she's doing fine on her own. Let us praise her. Hell no.
Nope.
We are not going to praise them. We will not. So, I just come here to discuss why I feel people of now, as people of then, in terms of marriage and all that, cannot actually work the way we're expecting to work. So, you see, one marriage that I know people look up to a lot is the marriage of celebrities. You know what I mean, guys?
I got money.
We are enthralled, just trying to put my things in order, we are thrilled by the marriage of celebrities. And most times, our women have this ideology as well that, oh, my marriage is going to be that great. Now, who am I talking about here? You must have seen the thumbnail. I'm going to go into that right now. This is the person of Buchi. Okay? So, what do we have here? It says, Yara, that Buchi and Ruki kind of love. Now, first of all, if you are aware, but if you're not aware, this is 2017. This was a show that we're going to be discussing about Buchi. He's one of my favorite comedians and actors as well, because he stars in Flatmates as a barrister, just like me. Now, Onyebuchi, known by stating Buchi is a Nigerian comedian, composer, and blah blah blah. In real life, Buchi and his stunning wife are simply marriage goals. So that's why you tell yourself, wow, this is the marriage. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I need in my life. This is what the women are going to tell you, baby, let's get married. Don't you want something like this? And you are just, how will I say this?
You be mumu.
So you just accept. Well, guess what happened? 2017, fast forward to 2023, Buchi comedian calls out ex-wife and her parents for refusing to grant him access to his children. Now, what do we see here? The usual method of how marriage usually goes happens. Alright? I'm not shitting on entire marriages, but I'm saying let's be realistic here. The probability of a modern day marriage working for you as a man is next to none. But now let's go down, let's see what's going on. So this guy had to go to the internet. He had to go to the internet to call out his in-laws for keeping his kids from him. He accused them of using his kids as bargaining chip. He added that he will not pay the $1,300 that they are demanding in order for him to be allowed to have phone conversations with his children. This is the post right here. Mr. and Mrs. Salami, you people have my kids. Your plan worked. I'm not fighting. You are the leaders at RCCG. Yeah, I know for sure that RCCG Nigeria will not allow such. I need you to tell me why I can't speak to my kids. This if you just help me cut them out. So basically, you will expose their phone number on the internet that these people should hear the word. I'm sure this, or rather, if not, let's see him talk a bit. Let's just see him talk a bit. Where is he? Oh, let's reload this right here. Okay.
See, I'm not that guy where they say I don't do this normally. I do this for a living. I call people out. I love war, and I'm not gonna find peace. I'm not meeting any demand. I know they pay any 1,300. I know they see half of that money when I say the list. I know they pay. Take the children. Now they use my blood as bargaining chips for me. Not be my children. They get person way. I don't understand what they go on. My own children. Una think they finish now. When I don't define stipend, say child, I complain give us enough to take care of my children for you before now they teach that they go now not plan everything complete. You this rookie. Not let me expose you. You know, say now 5 years I take quiet. Not let me expose you. The small, you don't take time. The small sense where you get grant me full access. You never get any legal standby to place any demands. First of all, do you want trouble? You want trouble? Okay. Now, I don't ready. They doubt me, Abi.
But basically, guys, you can see that he's pissed. So don't think, because look, if the 300K a month not reach you, you are in line of opportunities, go work. What happened is this: his wife snuck off. I don't know how she ended up in America with his kids. Okay, Buchi's wife ended up or took off with the kids to America, separating him from them. Let him have access to his kids. No, let him have access to the children.
Nope.
Let him call the kids at least on phone.
Nope.
But this man is paying 300K every month.
I got money.
He's paying 300K every month for his children who is not even seeing. Listen, guys, ladies and gentlemen, the men who are listening to me, if a woman says you should not get access to your children, I don't see the reason why you should pay. Should you pay?
Nope.
I don't see the reason why you should pay. So for the kids that you cannot see, kids you cannot access, kids you have no relationship with, because as a father, if your children are growing up in their formative years, you need to be in their life. So when a woman says you are not going to see your children, you are not going to get any access to them, you are not going to be able to call them, but still give me money, what do you say?
Nope.
Do not give, guys. Now, luckily for him, I guess this call out helped him. I don't know how or whatever. The family have given him access. Oh, sorry. Yes, over here, guys. See, I'm so sorry, man. The family has given him access to the kids. All right? Sorry, didn't put that on the screen. Okay. But now let's ask ourselves, is it worth it? As a man, do you have to call out your in-laws on the internet before your in-laws have sense? Secondly, do you have to call out your ex-wife before your ex-wife has sense that you as a father are entitled to be in the life of your children? It's really sad, but when you think about things like this, you begin to wonder, what then is the use of marriage? It's honestly very sad, guys, very sad. But let's go to our video of today, man. Backed on the justice court. Listen, guys, look, I'm a lawyer. First of all, let's go full screen. I'm a lawyer, that's one. Into cyber that's two, and a whole lot more. And there's one thing I believe in. I believe in being realistic. You get? I believe in seeing what things are for what it is. Because I might come here and tell you this is what marriage is. I might come here and tell you this is what relationship are like, and you come and say, Mr. Sly, what do you know? Well, let's see people going through life shit. Us. So this one, I want to sue my husband for cheating. Really? Let's see.
On the justice court, the plaintiff, Floral Kambai, is suing her husband for cheating and abandonment of fatherly responsibilities.
All rise. Court in session. Honorable Judge Fumi Asaolu presiding. Please be seated. Your Honor, this case is between Flora Kambai and Churchman Kambai. That is what I want.
Flora Kamba,
Yes, sir.
you brought Churchman, your husband,
Yes, sir.
to court. Okay. And what's your claim? What do you want the court to do for you?
My claims are for cheating, negligence of his responsibility, and he's always attacking me, threatening me.
Are you living together?
We're not living together.
When did you stop living together?
A year and 10
No, guys. Okay.
months now.
I'm just going to say this. I don't know why, but the husband looks really funny. Let's go.
How many children do you have between you?
3, a boy and
Where are
2
the
girls.
children?
They are at the east with me. They are with me.
You in the east. Mr. Churchman, what is the problem you have with her? The two of you are not living together.
Yes.
And but she's claiming due to
negligence of responsibility, cheating, and deceit.
Nothing here to prove cheating to me. Do you understand?
I don't understand. How do you sue a man for cheating? That makes no sense, guys.
And I've looked at everything. The only thing, if there is domestic violence, sure, I can caution you that it's not the right thing to do. Do you understand?
I do.
But we're talking about the welfare of the children of the marriage right now. And I noticed that you are claiming, do you give upkeep? Do you pay children's school fees?
No, okay. I've not been able to do that. Why? Because my business was affected, and I was told that
How
the
was your business affected?
I run a pottery business
When was it affected?
since 2022.
That was after you
No,
separated.
2021.
After you separated.
Yes.
All right. You know, no matter how tough it is, you have to understand the children, they have to eat.
I do.
They have to go to school.
I do.
And if there's medical bill to pick, those are for you. For the accommodation, she's going to take care of the rent of wherever they stay. Even though the law says you have to. But do you understand? She's going to do that. And I'm sure she should be able to handle clothing as well. So, have you ever, since you separated, have you ever paid the school fees?
No, I've not.
You haven't. So it's about time you start paying now, you know.
Listen, man, I'm just going to say this, please. When you have kids, the one thing you have to know is that a lot of responsibility is going to come with it. I'm not coming to the women yet, okay? Let's focus on the men. A lot of responsibilities come with being a father. So when you were being sweet and talked and saying, oh, get married, or when you were being sweet and talking in a relationship and going in without an umbrella, expect kids to come out. And when kids come out, expect responsibilities and financial commitments to follow.
How much do you pay for school? That's 40,000 per child.
Yes, ma'am. The boy is 40,000, while the girls are 80.
Okay, there are two of them.
2 girls and a boy.
So that's 40,000 naira per child.
Yes.
That's what I said. That's 120. Where is the school?
The school is at the east.
You said your business is
Wait, every time we ask this man, where is the school? The school is at the east. What do you mean east?
affected for now.
Yes, ma'am. And I'm in debt, ma'am. When the whole incident
I'm
happened,
not interested in this incident. It's the children that we're talking
okay,
about.
the children,
The
I
two
was
of you,
told
or
the
are you living
children-
together?
No, we are not.
Do you want to make up with her?
No.
So, past is past. You are both adults. You came together, you are no longer together. If the two of you showed any interest of being together, I recommend a professional marriage counselor to you to assist you. Do you understand?
I do.
But as long as we're not going there, then we just discuss. The only thing between you right now is the children.
Okay.
Is that not so?
Exactly, ma'am.
So let's discuss the children's welfare. That's why you are both here. The story of whatever has happened, I've pushed it aside. I would have listened to it if you are thinking about reconciliation. So that we see, do you understand, be able to give advice and everything that, oh, what you did was not right. You shouldn't have done it that way. You should have been more patient, those kind of things. But that's not where we are right now. Is that not so?
Yes, Your Honor.
But the two of you decided to bring 3 children to the world.
Yes, Your Honor.
So what I'm saying, guys, you decided to bring kids into the world. Be ready for the responsibilities.
Not one person. So the two of you have to decide how you are going to take care of their welfare right now. That's why we're here.
Let's be honest. If you hear what she said just now, she said the two of them have to decide how they're going to take care of the welfare. Let us be honest to ourselves. The men carry all. I'm talking about 90% of the burden when it comes to taking care of these kids. The woman is not going to do anything. What does she think she has done? She thinks that she, bringing them into this world, is all she had to do. So the remaining job involved raising those kids and paying for every medium of raising them has to be handled by you, the man. I am not saying that that's how it ought to be, no. because there's a woman and man. But if the man says okay, or if the woman is saying you do all this, then the only simple thing that she can do is sit in a home and make that home a home. Make that house a home. But no, she wants to walk out on the marriage, go away with the kids, and still collect money from the man. If that doesn't express stinginess or define stinginess, I'm sorry, I don't know what it does again.
Do you understand me?
Yes, Your Honor.
The plaintiff, Floral Kombai, claims she stopped living with her husband about 2 years ago. She said that her husband abandoned her to be solely responsible for the children's school fees and upkeep. The defendant, Churchman Kombai, did not deny abandoning his responsibility over the children. He claims there has been a downturn in his business. He stated that he does not want to reunite with his wife, but he is willing to take responsibility for his children's upkeep. Judge Fumi wades into this matter.
So you've heard that the school fees is 120,000 naira.
But I don't have proof whether it is or not.
Exactly. I agree with you, but that's not difficult. You know why?
No.
She will just give you the name of the school. You don't have to rely on whatever she says. And when you want to pay, you pay to the school direct. It's not as if you're going to give her to pay.
Okay.
Do you understand what that? So you go to the school, but you said in the east.
Yes.
Do you have anybody where in the east?
Imo State.
Where in Imo State? You have to
Uguta,
give him the
Uguta.
address. What?
Uguta.
The name of the school.
The name of the school.
You are just saying Lagos State. Do you know how many schools?
Aisha face. Do you see the way she's kind of hiding a smile or stiffening a smile? You know why? Because she doesn't want this man to have access to where these children are. She doesn't want this man to know where these kids are so he can access them. Rather, she just wants to keep taking from him and keep him away. How fair is that?
They like saying Lagos. There are so many schools in Lagos.
I said Imo State.
There are so many schools in Imo State. That's what I'm saying. You have to mention the specific school. Tell him.
Do you see? Oh, man.
Okay.
Are you familiar with
KMSS.
that place?
No, he has not been there. He doesn't even know the children's school. The very first time,
Does he know that town?
no.
I've never been
So
there.
it's going to be difficult. Do you understand? You can't just bring any bill for him to pay just like that. He must have opportunity to cross-check.
Yes, the dad has asked him to come to the school.
Who?
My husband's dad has asked him to come and visit so that he can know where we are staying. He said he's not going to come. And he has asked me,
Where you are staying where? In Lagos?
no,
You,
east.
you came in from the east?
I came in from the east
Oh,
yesterday.
you came in from the east?
Yes.
Where did you meet?
We met in Lagos. We got
But
married.
you
in Lagos.
relocated back to...
Guess what? Now we did not still hear what school it is. Ah, goodness.
the east.
because of the violence.
Okay. Now I understand. So, if you cannot go, you are from the east as well.
No,
No.
I'm from Kaduna State.
You are from Kaduna State. You have to look for a way to reach out. Maybe the school, you can Google. One, you can Google, you get the phone number. That's one. Two, you can take the phone number from her and compare the one you see online. Even
I
if you,
asked that, but
even-
it was not forthcoming.
so you did not.
I've given
He's
it
not.
twice.
Let me just tell you one thing. He's not going to pay. I'm not going to ask him to pay
Yes.
until he has access to the school.
I gave
He
him
has to confirm that those children are actually in that school. He has to confirm the school fees. Do you understand? And he's going to be dealing with the school directly when he wants to pay. He's not going to give you money for that. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So the earlier you cooperate with him on this, I think the better. So that you can reach out to the school, get your information intact. Do you understand me? And work on that. And are they in boarding house?
They're not in boarding house.
Where are they living?
They're living with me.
With you?
Yes,
In
they
the
go to
east.
school. Yes.
Okay. So you are taking care of accommodation, you are taking care of
taking care
clothing
of-
already.
Yes.
You take care of school fees and medical. Okay?
Okay.
Then children have to eat. Look, things are very expensive now.
I know.
Even if I say you should give her 60,000 naira.
My
We are,
salary
because
is
we are talking
50,000.
about 3 children. That's 20,000 per month per child. It will not be enough. She will still have to subsidize. Do you understand what? I know the way it is. You are going to pay school, you are paying medical. Let me know how much you want to be giving on a monthly basis for the 3 children as upkeep.
Ma, can I ask for a favor?
Yeah, sure.
If I was suggesting, we agreed December that one of the child should come because if it's burdensome for her.
It's not about, it depends on the age. What's the age of the children?
My son
Six-
is 11.
6 years.
They are all underage. Do you understand? At that age, they will give the woman.
Guys, let me understand. If this man has a good living condition, an 11-year-old child, 11-year-old boy, not even a girl, a boy, can grow under his wings, can live with him, can go to school with him, can get access to him and all the resources that a child needs. So why is this woman now choosing to hold this child to herself? Then still burdening this man to take care of her in the condition that she is because she's the one keeping the children. This is selfishness. This is the big mama issue I'm talking about. This is the kind of issue that Buchi was almost having to go through. I did not come to social media. Now he's a comedian. Now he's a celebrity. But you, the ordinary man who was going to get married, you, the ordinary man who was going to knock up a chick, can you go to this kind of nonsense?
But you have right of access. Holiday period, you share it equally. So between the two of you, because you both have to learn to be able to co-parent. Do you understand? For the children's welfare now. How much are you proposing before I give mine? Because I must round it up within the next 2 minutes. Let me know how much so that we take this out of the way.
Considering my salary, I think I can divide my salary into two.
How much is your salary?
50,000.
So you want to give 25,000 naira?
Yes.
50,000. Then you talk about proof now. Prove to me that you are earning 50,000 naira. The same way you said she should prove the school fees.
I
So
can,
let me.
I can bring the statement of my account.
You bring it on Monday.
I can bring that.
Okay. For now, you are going to be giving her 25,000 naira on monthly basis. They are splitting your salary into two, as you said. Find out about the school fees and everything. Then think about you can provide hospital, if you can, for them to go. I usually walk around your payment like school fees directly to the hospital. Do you understand? Ask around if you know anybody down there that can recommend the hospital of your choice so that you can give that to her. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
I think that will be burdensome for me.
So anytime there's an issue, she can reach out to you.
I think that will be preferred.
Perfect.
Judge Fumi helps both parties to reach amicable settlement. She rules after the break.
So judgments. The father of the children of the marriage should find out the school fees of the children to cross-check that the amount be declared by their mother is the correct sum, and should be paying directly to the schools. When there's medical bill, reach out to their father to work it out. Then you have to provide for accommodation for the children, the clothing, and arrangement to take them to school and back, the transportation. That should be for you. On access to the children, the father has unrestrained access to the children during school hours, anytime. Arise.
All rise.
Well, guys, look. I am happy that we have judges like that who are fair enough in their treatment. I'm happy about that. And guys who can see that the unfair treatment that was about the method that other guy was handled. And sometimes if you look at some of the weird comments you see a lady saying this man was unfair to this judge was unfair to the woman. Why? Because she was stopping man from bringing unnecessary things into the conversation that was not worth it. Anyway, with that being said, guys, I hope I'm able to convince you and not to convince you that it is what it is. I'm out.